I have about a week to get my life together. Good morning, guys. Welcome to part 2 of my moving vlogs. Today I have a few people picking up stuff, supposedly, that they're buying, like machines and whatnot. So hopefully we'll get more things out of the way there. I have a couple more orders to package up fabric wise. I got another order that I actually have to make. So, you know, we're slowly but surely getting through all of this. I'm thinking today is going to be more of a sewing day here in the morning, and then the afternoon we'll continue on with moving stuff, because I have one of my friends coming to visit for the weekend, and honestly she's probably just gonna help me pack because I desperately need help. So that's the vibes. I want to get some stuff out though today in terms of like sewing. So we're gonna head into the studio and we're gonna get straight into all of that so we don't waste time. So I just finished up a Gabrielle top order that I got yesterday. I just need to wait for the grommets to come in because I ran out of them, and I have 3 tops currently that are done that just need the grommets, but they're supposed to get here today, so I'm hoping to finish these all up today and get them out by tomorrow. So those will be all out the way. I have one Diana dress order, but they specified that they wanted it a little bit longer, but they haven't emailed me back for the exact length yet, so I can't really cut it out or get that started, but those are pretty quick to make, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I have one more order that I need to make that is like an influencer order. I talked about this I think in the last vlog, but I'm like slowly trying to figure out whether or not like I should work with influencers. Like, yes, I should, but I think for me it's really difficult because a lot of people see me as an influencer, so whenever I'm in the pictures or videos for my own brand, it always does so much better than if I have somebody else. Like my whole photo shoot that I did for the spring collection, I absolutely loved. It was the best thing ever. I was obsessed with everything. Everybody looked beautiful. I was so happy with it, but the content didn't do as well as like content that I've previously done that I'm involved in. So I'm trying to figure out a balance where like I don't have to be the main person in every like piece of content, but it still reaches like, you know, good engagement and people and stuff. So I'm trying to, you know, play with the idea of working with influencers to at least like create brand awareness, because I don't think that working with influencers necessarily gives you instant like followers or sales right away, because an influencer's job isn't necessarily to make you sales. I think an influencer's job is to like, you know, promote your products and market it, and like at the end of the day your products have to sell themselves. So I think that if I like start working with influencers and I, you know, have them making content and stuff, it just creates like brand awareness. Like the more people that like talk about me, the more people know about me, which I think eventually will lead to like, you know, engagement, sales, and all the things. I think of like bigger brands that I only know about because certain influencers talk about them. Like, I don't know, like Casetify is like a huge brand, like phone cases and stuff. I feel like every other lifestyle influencer has worked with them, and like I just feel like if you hit the like a certain niche of influencers that are like all friends and all have like a similar following, and you get all of them to talk about you, then it makes all of their audiences like curious as to like, oh my god, what is this brand that all these influencers that I follow are talking about? And then they'll go to you. So it's kind of like my thought process there and what I'm thinking. That's a random tidbit that, you know, I don't know if anybody was interested in, but it's kind of what I'm thinking and kind of what I'm working with. So I'm trying to hit like the niche of influencers that's like the very girly cottagecore vibes, because that's what these last few collections have been for me, and kind of like what I want to lean into a little bit. Obviously that doesn't mean every collection is going to be that, but I do want to kind of like lean into that to get that target audience. But all that to say is that I have one more order to make that is going to be for an influencer. So it's one of the pieces that isn't technically out yet. It comes out on Sunday, and it's the rose top with the multiple fabrics. That's this fabric and then the Ines dress fabric. So I have that to make, but it's like 11:30ish right now, so I'm going to answer some emails and do some stuff on the computer, and then we'll get back to this afterwards. So it is a little bit later. It's 2:45. I've been sitting here editing my YouTube video for tomorrow because today's Friday, and I'm pretty much done with it. I'm just kind of going through it one last time to make sure everything is good, but I am not in the mood to sew. I feel like lately my days have been like sewing in the morning and then doing everything else like after lunch. Like, I know it's a very common thing to like eat lunch or have a big meal and then have that like nap period or period where you're just like not energized whatsoever, and I always hit that around like 1ish 2ish, so I'm in that mood right now and I just needed to like do something more chill. So I'm finishing up this video. I need to make like a thumbnail and get it all scheduled for tomorrow, but I figured I should also go ahead and start packing up some orders that I have, some fabric orders that came in yesterday that I haven't packed up because I have to cut the yardage. And then I also have a Gabrielle top and Diana dress order that I can send out that is ready. So I think I might just package those up and then maybe head to the post office at some point today or schedule a pickup. The only thing is that it's been raining a bunch the past 2 days. So if you schedule a pickup, usually you leave it at your like front door so they just pick it up. But I don't want to leave them there because it's freaking raining a bunch. And I don't have like a covered area to leave them in. So that is my only downfall to that. So maybe I'll just go to the post office, but we'll see. I have a bunch of packages anyway. And like I said, one of my friends is coming over tonight and spending the night here, and we might just like obviously catch up and, you know, have dinner and do all the things, but might have her help me like pack some stuff or at least like situate my life a bit. I feel like I'll be fine with getting it all done myself if I need to, but obviously everything's a lot better when somebody else is helping you too. So yeah, I'm also like desperately trying to figure out who the heck is going to road trip with me because it's kind of a big commitment to road trip like pretty much a whole week across the entire country. Like my plan is to go down to Dallas, spend the night at my parents, maybe like spend an extra day there just to like chill because it's like a 13-hour drive from here to Dallas, and then from there I'm thinking doing like Dallas to like someplace in Arizona, and then Arizona to LA is what I'm thinking. Like I have to be in LA the day of the 27th because that is the day that I have to be like at my apartment and like officially like sign my lease and get my keys and all of that. So that means that I need to be in LA like basically the 26th so that I can wake up there the 27th and be there like early to get my lease and all of that, because my movers should be there between the 27th and 28th supposedly. So I need to be there, and like in my head I was like, oh, I need to be there the 27th so I can leave like, oh, like the 25th or 24th, and now I'm like, oh shoot, no, I need to be there like a day before, so I need to leave like the 23rd basically. And so now it's like this week-long commitment if somebody comes with me, and the friends that I had that possibly could are now like, I don't know if timing works, and now I'm stressed because I can technically do the trip by myself, but it just doesn't feel the safest to cross the entire country by myself in my car as a 22-year-old girl. So we'll see. Granted, I really wouldn't mind it that much. I feel like I could probably find someone to stay with in Arizona. Like there's gotta be somebody I know, even internet wise, that I could like at least crash with, or at least know that they're around so I feel safer about knowing somebody in the area. Because I feel like that's what it always comes down to, is like I just would like to know somebody who's semi around in case of an emergency, you know? I feel like that's what helps me feel safer, is like just knowing at least one other person. But anyway, we'll figure that out when we get there, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this YouTube video, and then we'll package some stuff up and get that kind of out of the way so I feel somewhat productive with my day. I did also get a Flora top order, so I need to make that, but maybe we'll make that tomorrow because I'm not feeling it today. I'm in one of those moods where I literally can't get anything done, so I packaged up those packages and then I've literally been sitting scrolling through TikTok for a good hour or so probably. So we're doing great. I've decided I'm going to continue packing up a bunch of stuff that's in this closet. I think I started this in the last vlog, but basically this closet in this room just has a bunch of random things that like I want to keep but I don't like need all the time. Like it's just like, I don't know, like high school yearbooks, my like orchestra plaque, things that are like sentimental to me but I don't necessarily have out, but like it low-key kind of takes up space. So I'm gonna try to go through it and see if there's anything I could possibly like not take with me, but I feel like all these things are like, I don't know, valuable to me, so I want to bring them, but I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put them. So I'm gonna put them in that box back there and see what we can do. So we're gonna start packing a little bit. Okay, so I got 2 more boxes fully packed up. They're mostly just the stuff that I was, you know, getting out of the closet. And then also I cleared off all the books on my bookshelf, which I already had cleared out a few, but not all of them. So now those are all cleared off. I've got those 2 boxes ready to go. This box is ready. There's a 3rd box there that has all my pigs that I packed up the other day in the past vlog, I'm pretty sure. Slowly but surely getting through it. The closet still has a lot of stuff, but I've cleared off basically like the whole top shelf that had a bunch of stuff on it. I've cleared off most of the clothing on it, and now I just have a bunch of scraps of fabric on the ground and a bunch of other random things. Cleared off a lot of other stuff. This is a Goodwill bag, things I'm gonna be donating. I have a trash bag, well, recycling bag. It's all papers and stuff. Slowly but surely getting through this. I have somebody coming today to pick up the serger that's left, supposedly. The person that was going to pick up one of the vintage sewing machines cannot come by today, so I don't know if they're going to come by ever or not. They've pushed it back a few times, so I need to, you know, open up my options, because I had a few other people reach out about it, and so I messaged them back being like, hey, it might still be available if you want it. So hopefully somebody comes and gets it. I'm like trying to sell them on Facebook Marketplace, so there's that. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to get rid of, because I need to start selling things ASAP. I also am supposed to be making merch for the local coffee shop that I did the pop-up shop at, if you've been following along for a couple months. And you know, we had it all planned and it was going well, but they never got back to me about like specific sizes and colors of everything. So it was like, oh yeah, make t-shirts, but I was like, okay, like I need to know what colors, what sizes, how many, because I'm not just gonna like blatantly make you t-shirts and then like have you not pay for them or whatever. And they just got back to me about roughly what they want, and I only have a week to make stuff, and I just don't think I'm realistically going to be able to make them a bunch of stuff. And I feel bad about it, but it's also not my fault that they weren't like super on top of it. So that's just like an extra stressor in the back of my mind of like, I need to get at least some stuff made for them. So that's something I need to work on for sure this upcoming week. So yeah, love that. I'm probably gonna take a quick break to eat and stuff because it's like 6:15. Person picking up the serger is supposedly coming at 6:30, so I'll get them that. Then I'll eat, chill out a bit, and then get back to, I don't know, figuring my life out over here and trying to pack things away and seeing what I need and don't need and all the things. I did want to make it to the post office today, but obviously I did not make it, and it's gonna be closed by the time I get there. And my packages are too big for the drop box, so I might just have to go tomorrow, which is fine. Yeah, I just want to get that stuff out of the hallway because my hallway is gonna get really packed up with boxes and stuff here soon, so I'm trying to get things out of the way to keep things as organized as possible. Very difficult to do so. Anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick break. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. So update on everything. My friend ended up getting here super late, and she's actually on her way to LA right now. I didn't know she had a flight like this morning, and she hadn't asked me to like take her to the airport, but I was like, what the frick, I'll take you to the airport. Like, we woke up at freaking 4:30 and then, you know, took her to the airport, came back. By the time I got back it was like 6:30, and I crashed and I just woke up again. It's about 9 now, so I've got a combined total of like 7 hours, I think, kind of, maybe 6, I don't know, but we're doing all right. I didn't want to like wake up super late and like ruin my sleep schedule, so I feel like this is a decent hour. But anyway, I am going to go to the post office to drop off all the packages. I was gonna do like a pickup service thing, but I don't think they're gonna pick them up. Like I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna tell me like your packages are a no-go, because I don't know. I don't trust the system. Anyway, I also need to check my PO box, so I need to go anyway. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll come back and do some other stuff. I ended up packing a couple more boxes yesterday, which I don't know if I showed or not, but we're slowly getting through things, which I'm feeling good about. I'm thinking of maybe going through another one of the like closet boxes today, and start putting more of my clothes away. I also figured out that my friend that I dropped off at the airport this morning, she is going to be coming with me to LA, but she has a flight for the 26th to Germany, and I planned on getting to LA on the 27th. So what we're gonna do is just leave even earlier. So we're gonna get to LA by the 24th or the 23rd technically, and then I'm going to spend the whole 24th there, and then she's gonna come back the night of the 24th to get here the 25th so she can leave for her flight on the 26th, which like is the nicest thing ever that she is like doing this for me, even though she is clearly so busy and doing so much. But yeah, we're gonna leave on the 20th now, so we'll get there by the 23rd, and then I'm just gonna find somebody to stay with the couple of nights in between before I get my actual apartment on the 27th, which should be fine. I have like plenty of friends in LA I can like crash with if I need to, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so now we leave in less than 2 weeks for the car trip, which like is fine because they're picking up my stuff on the 17th, so I don't really have much else to do here. Once all my stuff gets picked up, I'll spend a couple nights at my brother's house, and then we'll leave on the 20th. We'll be in Dallas for a day as well. We'll do 2 nights in Dallas just for funsies, and then we'll go Dallas, Arizona, Arizona, LA. Those are the vibes. That's what we're thinking. It got figured out. We got her flight for the 24th already to get back, so everything is figured out on that end of things, thank God. So all of that being said, I'm gonna head to the post office to drop everything off, and then we'll come back and finish some things up. So yeah, I'll catch you guys after. Okay, I am back from the post office. I dropped everything off, and I want to go ahead and put together some more of these wardrobe boxes, mostly because I want to see if I'm gonna need more so I can go ahead and get them this week. I need to save one of these for my patterns, which is honestly the original reason I wanted these. I didn't care about having to fold my clothes or not, but I was like, I can't fold my patterns. Like, I want to make sure that I can take my patterns as they are on the little hooks that I have them. So I want to start putting in all my clothes so I can see if I'm going to need any more of these, and if I do, then I can like get them on time and not be super rushed. I have about a week to get my life together, so yeah, that's where we're at. I'm starting to get really stressed about this just because like a week is enough time to put everything together, but I'm also like launching a collection and I have to like do a bunch of other stuff as well, like business wise, because obviously I still need the money while I can. So I'm trying to not take that much time off because I'm gonna naturally have to take like pretty much 2 to 3 weeks off to get like settled and everything. It's a long time to take off without making money, so let's tape her up. Officially ready. This is the only one I've actually closed of all of my boxes, but I can probably close the one that's in my office with all my portfolio stuff because that one's like packed as well. So the only thing is like these boxes are starting to get really heavy and I don't really know if I can move them around by myself too much, and I also don't know where to put them so that they're not like taking up so much room, but also like, you know, I don't have the strength to take them down to my garage all by myself, so I just have to wait till somebody can help me with that. But I guess I can just switch it over here or something. Slowly move it over. Okay, that is one more box. I guess I can close the one in my office and maybe try to move that one out of the way. Just start clearing some things out. I still have 2 more of these boxes, so I'm thinking this shorter one would probably be good for my patterns because none of my, well, actually, no, maybe the bigger one I'll use for my patterns and this one I'll use for some of the rest of my clothing. I might actually need 1 more of these is what I'm seeing, so I might have to buy another, but you know what, we can just like, we'll just put this one together, start putting in all my clothes and see how much I'm gonna need. I think I might just need 1 more. Like I might be able to squeeze it all, but maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I finally got my shipment of grommets. I'm gonna open this up. so that I can finish up the 3 Gabrielle tops that I currently have pending, and we can get those packaged up. And then I also have the rose top that I still need to make, which I believe I mentioned earlier in this vlog. Maybe it was in the last vlog. I don't know what time is lately. But yeah, got them. Here they are. I get little gold ones. These are the 5.1mm gold ones. These are the ones I like to use. I get them from Cam Snaps, which is the same place I got my grommet press from. I get asked that a lot, so there's that. And shout out to Tracy from Transformations by Tracy for being the one to hook me up with it, because I slid into her DMs and I was like, well, where did you get your grommet press? Like, I can't find one. And she sent me over their way and I've loved it. So going to start putting all of these in so I can get those out of the way and feel productive about something. So yeah, later tonight is one of my friend's birthdays, so I'm gonna go over there for dinner, but I want to try to get as much done this afternoon as possible. But I also got my period this morning, so I am like very dead and tired. So I'm like trying to be productive, but also very fatigued currently. So does anyone else feel like that always hits at the most inconvenient times in life? Like, I swear it's like right when I have the most things to do, when I'm launching a collection, like it always comes when you least want it to. Not that you ever really want it to, but like, you know. Anyway, let's get these grommets in.